One thing I've been wondering is it's been announced that Michael Socha from Once Upon a Time in Wonderland might be coming to the mothership. How is that going to work out? And is Anastasia coming with him?
I would say that will be something that will be for next season, and we will deal with all of that when we get to it. And so hopefully, we definitely will be answering those questions, because he did end up on Wonderland with her, and so.
Yeah, no, that falls firmly in the category of the wait and see. We love Michael, and we love the idea
fantastic,
of integrating into the show.
We're excited.
Basically, so you're saying that if you die on Once Upon a Time, that doesn't mean you can't come back.
Well, death is pretty fun. It is. Michael didn't die, so
You're thinking of Michael Raymond James.
Right,
we're talking about Michael Socha from Wonderland.
Sorry.
He did not die, but for a second there I thought, did we kill him?
We didn't.
Sorry.
Did we?
Yeah.
That was 3 weeks ago. I don't know. Did we? Yes. Michael Socha, very much alive on Wonderland, will be finding his way back to Storybrooke next season. Michael Raymond James, unfortunately, sadly, will live on in our hearts and flashbacks.
Gotcha.
Will you be doing any other one-off things like Wonderland was?
That's
to be determined. Right now, we have no plans to. But never say never.
Yeah.
So this season, you guys had a really interesting, dark take on Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Do you ever encounter any kind of pushback on what you want to do with some of these characters, or do you have free reign?
Well, early on we met with Disney and we kind of laid out our show to franchise, and they understood that, we were taking these beloved characters, but kind of, Snow White, we wanted to put a sword in her hand. We didn't want her to clean a dwarf's house. And they liked that, and they've been really supportive. And once we added an 8th dwarf and killed it, they've been pretty cool. So Peter Pan, I think they liked the different take on it.
It was really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, they've been very supportive in letting us kind of have some leeway and freedom to do our own spins.
And, for us, for Peter Pan, we just naturally assumed anyone who wants to be 14 for the rest of their life, that's not a healthy choice. That is easy to make a villain, but somebody like Ariel, you don't want to make a villain because that kills your hope. So each character we kind of look at from what's their spirit, and our take on Peter Pan was, he was a sick 14-year-old.
How much should we fear Zelina now that she has a heart, courage, and a brain?
A lot.
Very much. A lot.
Look, she's got dangerously close to everything she needs. So
except for one ingredient.
Yeah, that's dangerously close. No, she's a tough adversary.
And we've seen she's a prodigy with magic. So
no, we're excited for the audience to get to see what she's going to do
and
next.
Rebecca has just, in our minds, just been stellar.
Yeah.
And so it's been really So we worked with her on Lost. We wrote the part for her, and it's really exciting.
So are we going to see anyone else get turned into a monkey?
Yeah, absolutely we are. Next week.
Are you asking us to do it right now?
Next week's episode, we will absolutely see someone be made into a monkey.
More monkeyification.
Yeah.
Speaking of next week with Rose McGowan returning as young Cora, can we expect to see any more familiar faces return before the end of the season?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
More familiar faces too.
A lot more, actually.
Yeah.
Well, excellent.
Can you tease any of them?
If I can remember, we will be seeing.
There'll be more of Ruby and Red coming. We're very, very happy to have her back.
We're going to see
for
some of
episodes.
our favorites from Storybrooke, and we are going to see Catherine return.
Yes.
And there's some other people that I'll remember on the ride home.
Yeah.
The Rapunzel episode I enjoyed. And I kind of liked the kind of different take on her.
And Josh was fantastic in that episode.
Great episode. Are we going to see more Rapunzel?
Not soon, but we love Alex Metz, who played the Bard.
Yeah.
We thought she was great, and she's now in our repertoire of characters.
Yeah,
We're very happy to bring her
the
aboard.
the thing about our show is we have so many characters that come in and out. The problem is they're all great actors, which means other people want them. So there are just cases of we would love to have this person, but they're on another show and we have to wait. So Megan Ori, for example, we had to wait till Intelligence was done to then bring her back, and So that's kind of it's a dance we always do to see who's available and how do you bring them in.
And I've been finding the Regina stuff this season to be stellar.
Oh, thank you.
So, I mean, going into this, I think the linchpin moment was the showdown in the castle and the first thing. So, how much of that were you anchoring to there? Was that the first thing that you wrote between them, or was that?
It was very early in the conception for what this second half of the season would be.
Yeah.
So everything that I think you'll see play out toward the end of the season kind of is born out of that.
We loved the idea of the Wicked Witch versus the Evil Queen, but that scene in particular, what we loved is, how is Regina going to go on after she just gave up her child? She needs a new goal, and destroying someone would be that goal. And if it was her sister who kept poking at her, that's even better. And that's how it was born.
So I noticed. I noticed you blended both Dorothy and the Wicked Witch. Kind of, she's the one who goes to Oz, and she's the one who gets the slippers. How did you come about making that decision?
Well, that is interesting. When you see episode 20, which is entitled Kansas, you're going to understand more of why. It's kind of wrapped in a spoiler, but there's a specific reason as to
we
why.
we get a little bit more into Zelena's past.
We're gonna meet the Glinda. We're gonna meet Glinda next week, but and next week is really probably my favorite Snow Charming story ever. That's really gonna show you what happened in the last year.
What kind of teasers can you give us for tomorrow night's episode in particular, so we can write preview articles?
We're gonna find out the answer to why Cora gave up Zelena, and we are going to get a really great, one of the best Regina Mary Margaret scenes we've ever done.
Yeah, we feel like it's a wonderful Regina Mary Margaret story where we start to explore stuff in their relationship that we've only touched on in the past. So we're excited by that.
Are we going to find out who Zelena's father is?
Yes.
Is it somebody that we already know?
It is not somebody that you know. It is somebody that you met. But what's more important is less is who her father is than who he was not.
Oh my God, it's so cryptic.
Well, we're airing it in 10 minutes, so you only have to wait a hallway.
So as cryptic as you're being, can you tease whatever big thing might be coming in the season finale?
I would say we could yes, they all die.
The season finale this year, we hope, wraps up all the mysteries of this half of the season and the whole season, the season as a whole.
Go ahead.
But you know, there's we hope it does it in a very surprising way and takes you to a very surprising place.
This year we have a 2-hour movie for the finale, and it is not 2 episodes that were put together in one night. We wrote it as a 2-hour movie, and we think that what we are showing you is something the fans have always wanted but didn't realize it. And we think everyone will be surprised where we take you.
Do you already have plans for next season? Where
We
you want to take the show?
have half of a plan. We in between seasons, we do what's called mini camp, where for 2 weeks all the writers meet in Blue Sky. Last year, that's where we came up with Neverland first half, Wicked Witch second half, and we are 1 week into it. So we have sort of plans.
But to also answer that question, seeds of it are in the finale this year.
Oh yes, we could tease that seeds of it are in the finale this year.
Might they involve any big guest stars or anything like that?
Oh wow.
You know, we don't want to spoil, but we'll just say that there's seeds of it in the finale.
And also, the kind of breakup of sort of 2 connected arcs. Is that something you're going to continue?
We love doing it that way, and we hope to continue doing it.
I think that, one thing that we learned is in today's world, it is very hard to stretch one story for 22 episodes, and the patience level, as writers, it is so great to be able to say, we're just doing 2 seasons every year.
And also to be able to just air them continuously, so as viewers you can get traction and just not have to worry about when it's on and remembering what happened.
Because we very much, when we do have a week off or whatever, we write to the break. So when the schedule is changed from us, you may not want to, you want to end on a cliffhanger, you want to end on a resolution. You don't want to end on, that was meant to be in between 2.